It's Jay's first time here at Kings Island, and he's gonna find out everything about it and be a little kid. So we're gonna watch him. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's go! Jay, where are we?
We're at Kings Island!
We're at Kings Island.
Yeah!
All right, now, when you come in to Kings Island, there's a couple things that you're gonna have to do. First of all, there is gonna be kind of a line that you're gonna have to wait in. You can wait in the line way before the park opens, like more than a half hour before it opens, or you're gonna basically end up waiting at these lights, or like we just did on the highway. Secondly, when you come in also, there is going to be a gate up here. You do have to buy tickets to park. Parking passes range somewhere around $35 or $45, and I'll actually show specifically how much that is so that you know also. This is a private event today, so we do have to have a ticket. In this case, it's just a pass, but you do not always have to have a pass. Looks like they're not checking for passes though. I don't see how much. Oh, parking is $30 or preferred parking is $40. With my Prestige Pass today, we will get preferred parking for free as a part of my Prestige Pass. So that is one reason why you might want to buy a Prestige Pass. It's one of the several benefits that you get. One of those also including that you get a fast lane each time that you enter the gates for it. Or with it. All right, here we are and in the Prestige lot. All right, it is 12:02 here at Kings Island. We are on our way in for Passholder Preview today. Let's go. Now, normally coming in right on time, you are not going to have a line nearly as big as this, but this line is huge. It's opening day, but really it's a bit more than opening day, because it is Passholder Preview Day. There are a lot of pass holders here in town that are coming in for the first time today to check out what this park has to offer. First thing that we have to do though today is we have to go through security. This is his first time coming in, which means that the pass that he has is going to be requiring a picture. So they're going to need to take his picture today. So if you have a first time pass, you'll need to have your picture taken also. Kings Island is a cash-free place, which means you do have to put your cash on a ready station machine. So it's this little card here. You come in, you press start, you put your cash in. If you try to use your cash at any restaurant or at any other place here inside other than tips for bartenders, they will not accept it. Do you want to already ride Banshee?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pretty fun ride. All right. And here is Banshee. Hopefully, even though the line was huge out front, hopefully the lines aren't as bad today inside here, but I don't know. This looks pretty bad. All right. We are here at Banshee. We were told an hour and a half wait, but I do not think that this is going to be anywhere near an hour and a half wait. So that's why we're in the line. All right, now obviously there is a decent line here. This is not a horrible line, but it is a decent line. And all the lines, we have like 3 hours to be here. One big thing that you do have here at Kings Island is you do have a fast lane that you can buy. Fast lanes are usually around $100 to be able to get fast lane for every single ride. If you're getting that, that'd be $200 for 2 people. That's a lot of money. But they do also have individual fast lane that you can buy for about $12 per ride that you want to get onto. So if you want to get onto those rides a little bit faster, you can buy them individually, and we will talk about that right now, because I think we might buy a few for today so that we can get on a few things faster and show you what other options you also have. All right, so this is actually the dumbest thing I've ever seen. like it's impossible to find where to go on the website to do this, on the app to do this, to buy single-use Fastlane, which means Cedar Fair, you're leaving money on the table that you shouldn't be leaving on the table. Okay, we are up here now. It has been a 25-minute wait. Not terrible, actually. I think that was pretty much what I would have expected. We did discover that Fastlane does cost $85, not $100 here at Kings Island. I do think that this Fastlane also is much more worthwhile than the Fastlane at Cedar Point because it does bring you all the way up to the loading dock, which it does not happen at Cedar Point, but it happens pretty much across the board here. So it is cheaper and it gives you a better product here, which I do think is a better thing to invest in. Now that you've experienced it and gotten off and like settled down for a moment, what do you think?
That was definitely a 10 out of 10 ride. I was a little terrified getting on there. I'm like, I don't know, this is new to me. But then I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Go again.
It's definitely a fun ride. Let's move on to our next thing. A new icy stand over here. All right, we might end up on Orion, but we are asking about how the individual Fastlane works while we're here. That line isn't that bad. Yeah.
Pretty good. Oh,
all right.
Lockers. That's pretty cool.
We are headed up here so that we can ask a few questions of the workers over here, which sometimes know because they're part of Orion. We want to get individual Fastlane. It sounds like it starts at 2 o'clock. We did ask some questions here. You would get it by buying tickets, but right now, nothing comes up. Browse and select products or services purchased, nothing comes up. You can apparently do it online, but nothing's showing up yet, and it may be that it starts at 2 o'clock for that. Now, I wish they had a few more definite answers for me to really explain and solidify when and how it actually works, but that is the way that you get individual Fastlane for the day. Now, that's not going to work for us today, unfortunately, but it may also be that it is dependent on how many people actually buy full Fastlane before they release other individual Fastlanes for you to buy for the day. And we're leaving at 3 o'clock, so it's really not very worthwhile unless we want to do one at the very end of the day. Although we are headed backwards now to what I think might be a pretty long wait for Orion, but we're gonna go check that out. It has only been a 12-minute wait here at Orion. It is longer now, but we got in this line second, so that's pretty decent. Cool. All right, what did you think?
Man, so I gotta say, from my experience, I didn't know what to expect my first time on there, but I became friends with the wind. I was like, this is crazy, but it's fun. It's a great ride.
I didn't get the ride on film though on accident. Somehow I missed it, so that'll be something that we'll look forward to first.
And it was so worth the little like 12, 14-minute wait, and it ended in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, 5 seconds?
Well, it was like,
I thought 5 seconds was
no, I hit it the hell. Me and the wind became friends for 5 seconds.
You just were too full of adrenaline for it.
Yeah.
Stunt coaster looks like it's closed, at least for right now. They have some maintenance people out on the track. It looks like we are probably headed over to Diamondback, although that line is looking like a line. It's lining. I'm not sure. That may not be one that we want to do. Maybe we do that with our next fast lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it looks like you can buy a fast lane at 2 o'clock. Now, these lines for food, these are why you eat an hour and a half before everyone else does. Eat at 10:30, eat at 11, don't eat at 2 o'clock. Hey, now I think we're gonna look at the beast and see how long it is. We have about 15 minutes until fast lanes are available for us, according to the worker that we talked to earlier. So we're gonna check those out later. But for right now, we've got a potential wait on beast that maybe could be decent.
Yeah, that's a long line.
This is looking like a lot. Drink?
Let's get a drink.
Okay, drink. 15 minutes for a drink, and then we can go ride some stuff with Fastlane. Favorite trick, come here to Brew House. You come around to the back, there's a door back here. Go straight back into that, and you'll be right back in the bar. You don't have to wait at all for either food or drinks, if you're over 21. All right, it's a very full daiquiri, and I love the cup. Is that plastic? Can you take that home?
Definitely plastic.
You can take that home. We're taking that home. I want that in my drawer. And then we've got this too. Those are pretty cool. Coke, we all know Jack and Coke. It tastes really good. It is strong though. What you think?
She's sweet with a kick. She's good. That's an equal medium.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Oh yeah. It's not just a little bit of Jack with
Oh,
she's got that sweetness and then that kick.
I don't even taste the kick. I just taste strawberry. Like it tastes delicious, but yeah. I guess there at the end I got a little bit of a kick.
That little kick.
Yeah, a little bit. Look at this line that we just bypassed, and we could have gotten food with that also. And if you wanted to eat outside, you even could take your kids through this. You can't bring your kids to sit up at the bar with you, but you can bring your kids through the back, just like we did also. All right, so there was nothing that we could do right now as far as Fastlane goes. They're really having trouble with it, and we did see 2 workers that were working on it, and really like higher ups of Cedar Point, from what I could tell. When he turned around and he had the badge on, I was like, oh, okay, cool, excellent, you know what you're talking about, good. He did not have answers for today, really. He does say it opens at 2 o'clock every day, but it may have to do with corporate IT, which, like, that's the problem. That really is the problem. It's the Six Flags Cedar Fair corporate side of things that really ends up mucking things up for these parks, that, from what I can see, and makes it difficult for you to get what you need to get. But for right now, we are on our way to go ride whatever our next ride is. We only have another hour, and the next line is probably going to take an hour. So it's probably going to be our last line, but let's go. All right, so it is a busy day here at Kings Island. Now, I will say the very first days at Kings Island are always pretty busy. Then things really level out and become a lot easier to do. Today, if you're here all day, would have been very worthwhile to have had a fast lane on. But we are only here for a couple of hours, so we don't really have that much time to get things done. We're going to head out to the Beast right now and try to get that done, unless we see that the kiosk is open. If the kiosk is working, maybe we buy a fast lane. But we'll see what happens. Let's go. All right, yay, it's up. We can get one. All right, we are going for the Beast. Wait, though, how do we check it?
You gotta...
No, not three. Just
Oh, you already got it. Okay, and then we check out. So you just click the plus,
Yeah.
and then go down and hit the checkout.
Actually, watch.
Perfect. Yay, we didn't get it working earlier, but payment failed.
Oh.
But you didn't tell me to pay.
Retry. No!
Oh, shit.
1, 2, check out, pay.
I just cussed on my channel.
We can boop that out.
Edit that out in post.
Exactly.
Okay, does it go in? Yes, it goes in. There we go.
Confirm.
Okay, payment failed. Why is payment failing?
It's not even popping up yet.
Try taking it out real quick. Hi guys. Oh, you're fine.
Okay, let's try one more time. Okay. Try one more time.
Does it have tab? I think these have tab.
I tried it, but it wasn't working.
Yeah, it doesn't pull up on
And
here.
nothing's pulling up, yeah.
It's not pulling up on there?
Well,
With it just coming on, maybe it's still in the works.
Okay, I can call them about it too.
Yeah. 'Cause let's try
I don't
again.
control these. This is our merchandise department. However,
Yeah.
I can let them know it's.
Yeah, it's not pulling up on the tab yet.
Please tap swiper.
It normally should pull up like your
Something
total.
should,
yeah, nothing's pulling up on the tab. We can't really see it very well, but yeah.
But it did just come up online, so maybe give it a little bit more time.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. It's making me mad because the amount of money is there. That even would pull up, you can't do anything. And I don't know. I feel like this is all very unacceptable, and why these parks should have a way to make it work on their own, not have to go through a corporate headquarters that's in North Carolina for them to actually be able to work on this stuff when they're opening, and it should be working at other parks also. Like this by now should have been test proof. Flags are making the park experience more difficult for your people who are here, and you're also making it more difficult for your workers, and you're also making it like something that's not flexible for anyone to be a part of. So all the way around, it's really just a lose-lose in a lot of ways. You're also leaving money on the table, and that shouldn't be what you want to do. All right, they're not here anymore, but we might be able to get something to work, maybe? Oh, we don't, yeah, Diamondback would work. Okay, here's my card. Still try it. Let's just see.
It says please tap insert or card below.
Nothing at all. Please try another payment method. This has nothing to do with my payment method. It's just not accepting it. Any payment methods at all.
It's not popping up on here.
Nothing.
They got this working.
But this isn't connecting at all. It is long. It's that. But we can ride it if that's what you want to do. Yeah.
That's fascinating. Okay.
If you want to do it, we can do that one though. We're gonna have to wait in a long line no matter what. So this one moves relatively fast, although it is on 2 trains. Yeah, see, yeah, they're doing the exact same thing. Retry. They're trying to pay with their phone too. We've confirmed that 2 different forms are not working, and that's why, like, you shouldn't have to go through a corporate office that far to be able to make something work for your guests. And that is what's mucking up the entire system and making it so difficult. Editing Trent here. Now let me be rightly understood. I am not saying that this is something that is an issue with the workers who helped me at Kings Island. This isn't a problem with them, and it's not even a problem with the higher ups who were trying to fix the machine who were not able to be successful. This is a Six Flags corporate issue. So I'm not saying that it's a problem that they at Kings Island can't do it. It is a problem, but it's not their problem. It's the problem of Six Flags corporate deciding that they need to have everything done in-house away from these parks, meaning that then the people inside the parks have no power. They're not given any ability to have any sort of recourse beyond this. Because we talked with several different people trying to get things done, and none of them had any ability to do it. Again, that's not their problem. That's the problem of Six Flags. Also, Six Flags could have even communicated to them that this first opening day, or I guess past preview day, there was not going to be any ability to do fast lanes, or at least not individual fast lanes on that first day. But I even talked with one of the like higher up guys, and he went through my app with me, and he was like, well, I don't know how to do this. And again, communication issue from Six Flags. If you have this feature, you need to make sure that your people know how to do these things. Again, not the problem with the guy himself. He was not taught how to do this stuff. But if it's a feature that they have, they either need to make it so easy that we can all find it simply without any problem, or they need to make it so that the people inside the parks understand how to do it so that they can then show us how to do it. So I'm still trying to figure it out. We will do more talking about it. I don't know if there was an issue just that day because it was preview day. They may not have had that option even available. But I want to find the answers for you guys. It's just the answers were not available on the day that I was there. Okay, so corporate is really having an issue here all the way around. You cannot have this kind of thing happen, I don't think, at these parks at all. There is no way to buy Fastlane. I'm seeing a lot of people upset and frustrated at the kiosks trying to buy them just like we did. We talked to people who were a part of like upper management here at Kings Island. They don't know what's actually happening because they're not being communicated with also with corporate. So beyond that, there's just a lot of issues. Now, I do think this is going to change next time. I don't think it's going to be a problem that we're going to have for forever, but it is a problem with today, and it's a problem that shouldn't be happening because you have the ability to change this within house. And yes, it has made me mad because I would like to be able to ride some extra rides, and instead, I don't know that we have enough time to even wait for one ride before we need to leave. Now, that being said, this is a preview. So sometimes there are going to be things that go wrong. I will give it that much. It's just that lines are absolutely massive and there's no recourse to move around it unless you want to pay the $85 for the entire day, which should not have needed to have been the case for today. Okay, so we're on our way out then. We got 2 rides in today. We didn't have very long to be able to be here. We are going to go grab some food on our way out, but as you can see, food lines are absolutely insane. So this is not what I have seen to be the normal Kings Island experience. They did lower the amount of money that they're paying their workers this year. All of corporate did for Six Flags. So I worry that this could be the normal experience, but we'll see. And you should definitely press that subscribe button, like button down below, because I will tell you about what the actual experience is here at Kings Island and at Cedar Point throughout this year. You'll see it, so if you are planning a trip at some point this year, you'll see all kinds of information about it. Today is a preview. Today may be different than your normal day, but right now, this is a very disappointing ending to our day. So, but we're on our way home. I don't have a ton of time, so maybe even it was just a bad part of the beginning of the day and the rest of the day would be fine. But I gotta go one way or another. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Press that subscribe button, like button, and let's go. And we'll be heading out now. We got our pizza. I haven't tried it. We'll try it later. Gonna have it in the car on the way. We're gonna head out right now, but next week I will be here again, and it will be for a much longer stay. So come along, like I said, press that subscribe button. Wasn't the greatest today. Probably be better next time. Let's go.